because Apple makes $1 billion a day and I need to have a cut of my $1 billion. No, I'm just a little, you know, I'm a little cog in the system. But treat your employees with respect, you know, and like the way they should be treated. At the end of the day, they're putting money in your pocket. And at a young age, I couldn't, you know, because it was like, oh, I'm replaceable and you treat me like shit. And I'm good. If I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail on my own. I don't want to fail because of somebody else. So.
I wish I could see what's in my phone, but I can't show you. No, I really do want to show y'all stuff, but I'd be like, I'll get in trouble. Even so far. Ooh, you know what? I'm particularly proud of, it's not my favorite, but I'm particularly proud of in this moment. Recently, because like I said before, it's a little chaotic dealing with DC, but they approved Red Hood photos not long ago. So hopefully there'll be some time when that comes out. But they approved that, and I was very happy with those, because normally it's like chaotic dealing with them. And I was very happy with how some of those came out. I really hope you guys will enjoy them. I'm gonna just leave that at that. But I'm particularly proud of those, because people didn't think that Red Hood was gonna ever happen, and in showing it off at San Diego Comic-Con, people seemed very, very happy with that, so that made me happy.
Tim with the big smile on his face.
I just wish you were here earlier because there was a lot more stuff on my table. I sold that much. I'm happy.
I've been here since 10. I've been here since 10 a.m. You did.
That's crazy. What a great day, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, bro. Let me get that. I might come back and get that one. I gotta make sure I got enough food. Let me clean, bro.
We need this again.
You know, somebody else doesn't
You gonna do this to yourself again?
you find what you want to buy. So I want to set it up. Like,
You gonna look and then not get, and feel you're gonna want it later on?
About to drop another 100 over there at the Legion's table.
What are you trying to get?
Yellow orange one.
Do you like a specific one?
We go with this one.
What's up, guys? So, I've been busy, and I got a lot. I got a lot to go over, so bear with me. So, the past month so far, and we're only, 17, 18 days, I've been busy, as I just said. Stupid. So, first 2 weeks of the month, I spent in North Carolina. I flew back up Thursday. I hit Tour today, and it'll be dropping hopefully tomorrow. Hope you guys will enjoy this video and everything. I wanted to give you guys just an update on all the things I've been picking up, because between North Carolina, daily deals I've been seeing online, and BTSG has been blowing out some stuff at like 70% off, and I've taken advantage of some of those deals. And again, Tour today. It's been a lot, but it's been awesome. I'm having a lot of fun, and your boy's getting ready to fly back out of here Tuesday afternoon, actually. I'll be catching a flight out to California, spend some time with the lady, and we'll see if we can sneak in a little more collecting on the way. I'd love to get the Frankensteins one day and record that, but it's a little out the way, so we'll hold off on that. But we got something coming up. I actually had a lot of things coming to the channel pretty soon, so stay locked for that. So, went to North Carolina, and also, before I do that, let's do pickups. Let's do deliveries. So, I've sealed this figure for a while. I pre-ordered it, and it actually came while I was in North Carolina. I feel like, well, I'm pretty sure it is, but if you've watched Spy Family, your Forger, how she's totally playing the mother role, but she's also an assassin. So I picked up this figure from 5K Toys. It's called the Mental Agent. I just thought it looked really cool. She's tall. It looks like in the package at least, but yeah, I picked up this Mental Agent figure off of 5K. Looks really cool. So I said, let's do it. Pick that up off of BTSG. Again, they've been having some deals lately. So I wanted this figure, and I want one more. So if you know, probably not gonna go up because I think it's out of stock already. But if you know Demon Slayer, Shinobu, and I want her, and I want a Mitsuri Kanroji figure. But I think Mitsuri's out of stock. But I saw this on sale, down from I want to say 100 something to 50. So got my first Buzz mod. Mitsuri looks great. Soft goods. Can't wait to pop this open. That's gonna be a cool one. Okay, North Carolina. I did do an antique mall, toy hunt kind of thing, so you'll see that. It'll come to the channel. Just keep it locked. So I picked this figure up because, one, he was my favorite character in the series. 2, I don't believe we're ever going to see this figure in a Marvel Legends or anything else. If they did an X-Men Evolution line, that'd be awesome, but I doubt it. So this is probably the one figure that I've actually seen him, and he was my favorite character in the entire show. So I picked up Spike. It's an old Toy Biz one. Pretty cool. Probably gonna stay in package. Probably won't open it. Now I have been making a kind of 90s retro nostalgia shelf. I will show you guys that. I'll show you a quick little video of that. It won't be anything too long. Another time, because I want to get it all together first and maybe put some lighting in it and stuff like that, so it pops a little more. But just pieces of my childhood. I want more stuff back here to be newer stuff and just stuff that I find dope, and just that goes back here. Stuff that's more nostalgic, that I grew up with, that you won't find a lot of nowadays. I want to do stuff that's more 90s stuff, maybe some Nickelodeon toys and little trinkets here and there, some Cartoon Network stuff, even some Disney stuff and ABC. If I could find, I don't know, little PVC figures of those, because I would love to get, as much as I would love to get Codename Kids Next Door and Recess figures and Hey Arnold and Rocket Power, I doubt it's ever going to happen. So if I can get something small, they'll be going into the nostalgia shelf. And once it's done, I'll show you guys on the channel. It'll be really cool. I had to pick this one up. Because, I mean, everybody's been calling this the hostage pack. I mean, I guess for good reason, right? Everybody wanted the Psylocke. Nobody really wanted this. But it is what it is. Psylocke looks great. Thanos is Thanos. Cool little, you know, Game Reverse Marvel Legends. Got this at Target down in North Carolina. You will see, I believe I did a short of that. Maybe you'll see a short of it. But I saw this and I actually went into GameStop and I saw the Lilith Diablo McFarlane Elite figure. And to be honest, it looked really good. I didn't pick it up. I had to think about space in my bag and all those kinds of things, but it looked really good. And it's still on pre-order on Amazon, so if I want to get it still, I still could potentially just go down the line later on and I could pick it up. So in the back of my head, I was like, you know, that's cool. They had Max Hulk in the GameStop too, but the guy who said, oh, it was $60, but the guy, or 62 or something like that, but the guy said like it was on sale down from 90, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, you know, the first time we got this, it was $90. And maybe that's like the re-release. And I was just like, all right, well, we'll check you later because I don't think you know what you're talking about. So, anyway, moving on to today. Tuber Expo. I keep trying to like blend words for some reason, like toy and expo, Tuber Expo. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that today. It's weird. I did it earlier. And my ADHD kicked in and go on rants. Like, I'm looking at this back here too, and it looks terrible. But anyway, Tuber Expo was today, and it was an awesome time. It was a blast. I had an amazing time. I was there for a while, not to the end. I know people that were there before me that stayed after me, just shooting the shit and just having fun. And again, like Tuber and just conventions in general, I feel like a lot of people share the same sentiment. These conventions are our way of meeting up with our friends, like in person. So, you know, you go through, when you're a child and you're growing up and everything, you get to go outside and go pick up your friends from across the street, and you go around the neighborhood picking up all the neighborhood kids, and you go play and whatever. But now as adults, it's like, you know, some of us have families and wife and kids, and people, not everybody lives close anymore. People live states away. So to see people flying in from other states to come be a part of this, I mean, Dave Displays Model Behaviour was there, and he flew 7 hours over to be here. And that was amazing. So I got to meet him, and that was awesome. I met SirDork for the first time, and that was awesome. I just started really watching a lot of his stuff on YouTube. I was always following him on Instagram, but to meet him in person and see all the toy photography he does is incredible. So speaking of him, I did pick up some pieces from SirDork because, you know, I love my art pieces, and it doesn't matter if it's comic book drawings, it could be Marvel posters, whatever it could be. He had blow-ups from his toy photography, so I had to pick some of them up because they looked incredible. So I got a small print of this, and I mean, look at that picture. That is so good. Like, I wish I had this one big, but he only had this in the small print. But I picked that one up, and I picked up a couple of 10x12s, and let me actually go get it. I'm gonna get all of them. Don't get greedy. I'll get one of them. I'll be right back. So, again, I picked up 4 posters from SirDork. I keep doing it. I don't know why. SirDork. That also was a little hard to say. But he also said that I have the best handshake in the convention. Because I walked up, you know, years of shaking hands, man, and just, you gotta learn how to do it the correct way. So you walk up, firm handshake, eye contact, locked in. Saw the eyes got big too. He was like, you have the best handshake in this whole place. And I'm sure knowing him, he got a lot of hands. So just a little badge of honor for me. Just saying, I had the best handshake in the entire convention today. Now, dap ups and all that stuff, that's different, but just solid handshake, this guy. Anyway, this was the one that I felt, because I have the Pokemon Special Edition Pikachu blown up 3D print of the game cartridge. I feel like I had to pick this up. So, I mean, I'll peek it over like this too. You see the ring light, but Ash and Pikachu versus Gyarados. Really cool. I mean, just awesome photography. This is only 1 of 4. I got a Black Panther one. I got a Black Suit Spidey. And I got a Mortal Kombat one that he did. Those all really awesome. Nicest guy. He signed all, no extra charge or anything. Like, really cool guy. So, pick those up from SirDork. SirDork. I need a vacation. You know, I'm on vacation. So, from Alan, good friend Alan. We do a lot of toy hunts and conventions together. We made a deal. He had a extra Jaeger from the latest Savage Crucible wave that came out, and I had a tribute figure Mythic Legions that I had that I didn't want. So we flipped, and I got a loose Jaeger, complete all the stuff on the bottom. So cool figure. It gives me Archer from Small Soldier vibes, and that's the main reason I really wanted that one. If you know me, you know I love Small Soldiers, so you know I had to have that. So pick that up. Thanks, Alan, for that. These two actually are actually pseudo from, well, one is from, and one's pseudo from Art G. So I gave Art G a couple things because I talked to him a while back, and a couple things that he wanted, I got for him. So he handed me this, he gave me this little motorcycle today, which was really cool. He said Joe's go good on it and everything. I'm gonna try some different figures and see what fits on it. And I look at it, and Joe's may be all right with it. Maybe I could find something that might be a little bigger that might fit a little better, but we'll see. And then this one is pseudo from Art, because Art actually meant to give this to Junkion, but Junkion had somebody else that picked him up. It was a Viking Mice from Mars, and this is the only one that I wanted. And you know, it lights up too, front, back, very cool. It has the side mirrors, but for some reason they keep popping out. I'm gonna have to put like some type of something in it, but even still, it has the blaster cannon on it, but no effect to it. So I'll find something else for that as well. But cool, like it. I wonder if I can give this to somebody and they can detail it up and make it a little more rugged too. So that might be something to look forward to in the future. Might be a little not kit bash, but you know, a little project for somebody that I could send it out to. They might just grunge it up. We'll see. I want to mess around with this too, see who looks good on this bike and everything else. I hit Valaverse because, you know, and I picked up, obviously it's blind box. I opened it, but I got their infantry exclusive. Cool figure. I actually like the head that's on it more than, I didn't want the silver grade one. So I like this head better. I like the whole face is kind of covered just with glasses and the backwards hat. That's cool. So happy I got this one. Didn't want the chase on this one. I picked up 2 Crimson Shadows. Only I do things like this. Picked up 2 Crimson Shadows. Display each look. The Fury, the Praetorian Fury. Pick those up. And those are the ones that have the you know, more of the green with the almost with the army green and everything. I'm also looking at them, and I wonder if I can put these with, I have a Master Chief Halo figure. I'm wondering if I can put those with that and just kind of have both of them like his robot kind of sentinels, and they're like flanking out and covering him. Gotta think. So I have 2 more items. I think this is the deal. I might have to do a new segment. Like when I come and I do these videos, I might have to do a new segment called like Deal of the Day or something like that. So there was a guy there. I don't have his name. I have his sticker, and I don't want to butcher it. I'll tag it at the bottom when I edit the video. But he was blowing out Mafex and Mezco's wholesale. He was going on them, and had some really good pieces up there. So I've been wanting, like, I'm not the biggest Batman Superman guy, but again, they're nostalgic characters you grew up with, and you're like, okay, I need a Batman, I need a Superman, you know, just for the show purposes, and just like, it's Batman Superman. You have your light, your dark, your yin yang, whatever. So when I saw he had Hush, Batman, Mafex, and I was like, cool, like, looked at it and everything. And then I saw the price tag, and I was like, is this real? Like, is this what you're really asking for this? And he was like, yeah. So this was the deal of the day. I got Hush Batman for $30. For $30. My man, shout out to you. Because I don't know how anybody didn't grab this. This ain't CT Toys. This is a Mafex figures. He said it's a great figure. I opened it and I just said, I didn't want it. I'll take it all day. $30 for Hush Batman. Shout out to, like I said, I'll tag him at the bottom. He had a lot of great other pieces. I was looking, he had a Mezco Bishop. He had Hush Superman as well. He had a couple different figures out there, and I was thinking about going back to him, but I know between the trip I just had, you see everything that I'm getting. I got one more thing here. I have a trip coming up in like less than 48 hours. I wasn't trying to get in trouble with the missus. I wasn't trying to go too crazy. I already did a lot, so. Oh, and actually I have two more things. So this is after I picked this up. I picked up Mezco Black Panther off of The Amazing. Complete, it was loose complete. It's Black Panther. I can't turn down a Black Panther, especially the price that Darius had it up for. It was a no-brainer. Had to pick this up as well. Now, my last thing I picked up. So, I got the idea I want to do something as far as like kind of commemorate meeting new people as well as strengthening bonds with people that I already know and just kind of building a better friendship with a lot of other people. So I was talking to Jordan actually from Valverse, hashtag BTSG, behind the scenes guy. And we were going back and forth, and I was looking at the Warpath Eclipse, and he was saying that that's pretty much the last Warpath Eclipse. They're not selling them anymore. If they sell out, I think there was only maybe 1 or 2 left. And he was like, once they're gone, like they're gone. We're not doing restocks. They're gone. And I was just like, you know what? So let me get one. Because I already have one. And I was going to get another one just to kind of pop it out and, you know me, pop and swap, kit bash, XYZ. But something was like, you know what? I want to do something to just kind of commemorate the expo and just strengthening bonds with people and strengthening and making new bonds and everything. So I decided to get a marker, and I went around and I just got a lot of different people to sign it. So, I mean, there's everybody on here from Toy Gains to Woody to Dtour Customs, ToyChase, Ninja, who also signed it twice, and he put D-ass because he's wild. Darius, Drink Your Water, Bobby, YoJoeJerk, Retrospect Customs, Leland, AyoFrankie, I mean, SirDork, Displays Model Behaviour. It goes on and on. I have to get some type of collector case for this. I'm not going to sell this. Like I said, I will probably take a picture of it and I'll put it on IG and obviously being this toy hunt. But it was something that just kind of commemorated for me, like meeting new people and strengthening the bonds I have with other people. Because again, like I said, these are people that are kind of like a lot of them are your friends or acquaintances or just people that you watch, and a lot of these conventions are just meeting up and hanging with your friends that you don't really get to hang with. So it was something that just kind of came to my mind. And then Jordan actually had a poster for ToyTuber, and he started having people sign it, and I was actually the first person to sign his poster. So it was really cool to actually sign Joey Collects on something for the first time ever. And I was like, wow, like that was cool. Like that was awesome. I never did that before. So Jordan has the first time I've ever saw Joey collect on anything. So that was awesome, man. Like I said, it was an incredible time from the people there, the panels. Unfortunately I missed 2 of them. Just talking to people. Bobby made a big announcement in his panel. Figures are going to be $27.99 going forward. He put them for like the black and a lot of figures coming up. So that's going to be the new price. So that's going to be incredible. Duarte talked about a lot of things coming up in his panel. So, well, I talked about a lot of things in his panel. He has things coming down the woodwork. They're coming down the pipe, I should say. The Amazing, great panel. Big Nerdy had a panel. I missed it, and unfortunately, I didn't get any clip of that because I was just making the rounds. But it was an incredible experience. And as far as I was heard, they've already announced they're going to do Toy Tuber 2026. I hope it's in a bigger venue because it should be. It was a big show, and I hope it blows out, and I hope it becomes a yearly thing. It was an incredible time, incredible people, and yeah, I just had a lot of fun, and just between something I bought, people I talked to, new people I met, things I learned, and just it was awesome. So hope you enjoyed this video. Next stop, off to Cali, and you'll catch some more probably shorts dropping every couple days like they always do. But until then, I held y'all too much. Go enjoy the rest of your day, and man, get out of here. Peace.